I just got done with The Last of Us Season 2 and...
It's over!
Woo, boy, howdy, this season was ass. This season is a severe downgrade, not in quality, not in the set pieces, in the writing. Were the writers on vacation or something, or were they just thinking, oh, we're gonna go in this different direction and that'll work, right? No, the game, the source material you're picking from is already controversial already. You thought just thinking to change things up for the TV show second season was the right way to go? No, God, this has got some of the worst characters I have ever seen in a show act so stupid and think so Neanderthal. It just gets really irritating. And I remember after season 1 did so good, they were like, oh, maybe they'll change things up that won't synchronize so well with the second games. That way the show can just go on its own, do its own thing. And yeah, maybe they won't follow the scene. But no, episode 1, you get reintroduced to Pedro's Joel and Bella's Ellie, and they are just in the worst place ever, especially as them being a somewhat father and son. Whoops, daughter. Sorry, I just forgot. Then we see the new characters. We see Tommy, we see new character Jesse, we see Dina, and then Ellie is very pissy, and they all go to the New Year's dance, and then they get discriminated against, be called a couple of dykes, and then Joel defends her honor, and then Ellie...
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass on.
Man, they made Ellie look like a nut job this season. And she was doing so many petty, bratty things, downright messed up things, and it turns out she wasn't built for any of it. Even in the flashback episode with Joel, the great episode, but like it just showed how Ellie just got more and more unlikable as she grew. Like, dude, she is just so freaking unlikable. And Bella Ramsey, you know, is a good actor because she puts on a great performance, and you gotta have a convincing performance to get the point across. And yeah, she definitely did this season. We also have Dina, played by Isabella Merced, and then they have their relationship blossom from since the first episode, and they go on this crazy adventure together to go defend Joel's honor. And yeah, their relationship was just corny, bro. Oh my goodness. It was just back and forth banter. She was basically feeling like the Pedro replacement. And you could really tell, like, their relationship at all, no chemistry whatsoever, which is so goofy to see. Tommy and Jesse were good characters. Tommy was a nice seasoned uncle for Ellie and was able to give her those fatherly moments now that Joel was gone. And also, Jesse seemed like a pretty cool warrior man. He just, at first, he came across kind of like a douchebag, but like over time, I'm like, all right, he's just a good dude. You're just always serious. You're always locked in. You're always prepared. Pedro Pascal's Joel is still amazing as always this season, but when he left, he really left a mark on this series. And you could really feel it. Like, dude, when he gets killed off, and I'm so pissed off that they did that because I thought, oh, maybe they won't have followed exactly. Maybe they could just keep him alive. But I guess that was just a fantasy I had in my head because they killed Joel in the second episode. And I'm like, barely the second episode? We got so many more episodes and Joel's gone this early. This is some bullshit. Another low of this season. This is the season where you see the least amount of clickers. Like, my gosh, you just see some in the first few episodes, like some highly evolved clickers I wish they went into more. And showing like how are these clickers evolving? How are they getting more smart? But no, it just gets thrown away in mid-season. So we can have more cringe character moments like this.
Big ass generator down there. Natural gas, baby.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Wait, what are they doing? I don't know, they're just standing there like zombies.
Why? Because I'm stupid?
Correct!
That's not the word I would use. Really? What word then?
Retarded.
I'm triangulating. Do you know how that works? Yes. Triangles.
And now we got the character that was always going to get so much controversy. We have Abby. And man, it is insane to me how Ellie has more controversy over this season than Abby does. And that's not how it was for the game. The game was the other way around. This is insane how the switch up. Caitlin Denver plays Abby this season, and actually she does a pretty good job. I hate her guts. Well, I hate Abby's guts, not the actress. The actress is great. She plays Abby in such a brutal way, and she's about that life. She's about all the smoke, because she just goes and takes out Joel with her team with no hesitation at all. And even though her dialogue is kind of corny, because she just tries to hit on Joel while she's gonna kill him, I'm like, what was that needed for? I'm telling you, the writers were on something this season. It was weird.
That's a nice scar you have on your right temple there. I'd say you're about, 6 feet? In your 60s now? You actually are pretty handsome. Congrats on that.
Then she kills Joel, and then she disappears for the rest of the season. We don't really see her till the finale, and that's... First, I thought that was kind of jarring, but then I found out that, oh yeah, they're gonna save her for season 3, because they said already that they're gonna split the second game into 2 seasons. So this was part 1, and then season 3 is part 2, and then at what Abby was doing until she met up with Ellie at the season finale. And I hope the story they tell is an interesting one, because I don't know what Abby was doing. And also, when you see her in the finale, you see like scars all over her, just like something around her neck. Like there's a story on her body, and you could really want to see how that plays out. So hopefully season 3 is better than this. More action, more missions, less character missions, character moments. I just want the game to progress the way it's supposed to progress. Enough of these type of scenes. And it baffles me that people actually think Joel did wrong. In this world, the world is so far gone. There is no going back from it. That world is gone forever. That it's fungus zombies, and they are all evolving. We see them evolve at the end of the last season, and also you see that evolution come to full effect in the beginning of this season, because the clickers are actually getting more and more smart. And also, Joel killing the doctor, they say, oh, that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. He's so evil. No. They said if they kill Ellie to get a cure, they'll potentially make a cure. And they'll potentially save the human race and get them back to where they were before. That's not going to happen. Not in this world. This world is way too far gone. People got to think it through, man. Ellie would have died for nothing, and Joel would have to face losing another daughter. Joel was right to do what he did, and I was with them. That season finale of season 1 was amazing, and I loved that episode, and I loved how savage Joel was. But then Ellie finds out, and then she goes on a mission with Joel, finally, when she comes of age. Her first patrol ever, and Ellie freaking snitches on Joel over doing a shady thing. But that reasoning was so freaking idiotic for that guy to even bring up. I'm like, no, we got to smoke you right here and now, because if you bring home an infected to their non-infected community and it happens to turn, it's lights out. It's lights out for the wife, and it's lights out for the whole community. Joel should have just smoked him right there, and he did. And then Ellie has the nerve to snitch on him. Oh, are you stupid? Like, dude, every time Ellie opened her mouth, it got me so heated, dude. Whether it was Ellie getting after Joel for defending her honor, or Ellie snitching on Joel for the shady kill of the therapist's husband, or the infamous I'm gonna be a dad with the girl scene. Ugh. Nah, the writing was not cooking at all this season. Like, the quality of this series is still great and it's on point, but like, it's a very nice, shiny piece of crap. Like, the writing was just god awful, dude. In the end, guys, The Last of Us Season 2 is just trash. Crazy downgrade from Season 1. The characters are all morons, nut jobs, and I'm just done talking about this. The Last of Us Season 2 gets a D.